And the author Bjorn Lomborg joins me now. His latest book is titled False Alarm. So how are things improving in the environment that people don't ever learn about?
Hey, Jesse. So we don't really hear anything but one catastrophe after another. But if you actually look at the data, what's happened over the last 100 years is if you look at all the things that climate change can impact on deaths in humans, so that's floods, droughts, storms, and wildfires and extreme temperatures, the international data shows that 100 years ago, about 500,000 people died every year. Last year, just 7,000 people died. We've seen a decline of more than 99%. We're much safer. Why? Because we're richer, and richer means you're much better able to deal with the problems that nature throw at you.
What about these massive heat waves that the governor keeps talking about and moving your air conditioning thermostat down a notch? What's he talking about there?
Well, so Jesse, global warming is a real problem, but it's just one of many things. And really, we know how to deal with heat. So we're going to see more heat waves, but we've actually seen dramatic declining impacts of heat waves in the US. Why? Because of air conditioning. It's not hard. You need to have enough energy to run your air conditioner, and they don't in California. That's the real tragedy. And at the same time, of course, you need to remember there are many more people dying from cold than from heat, both in the US and around the world. And so for the US, it's about 20,000 people die from heat, but 170,000 people die from cold. And how do you avoid dying from cold? It's also access to energy. So again, we have to be careful that we don't use the climate policies to make our energy so expensive people can't afford to turn on their air conditioner when it's really hot and keep warm in the winter. That's what kills people. That's how we solve these problems as well, with cheap energy.
Nuke plants wouldn't hurt. Last question, what is this doing to children psychologically when you say that they're all going to die in 10 years?
Well, obviously, it's hurting them. It makes them uncomfortable and makes them traumatized. They say, why would I go to school? But it also means that we don't focus on how do we actually fix all these problems. Remember, the world got better because we actually had lots of innovation. We had lots of people thinking, I think I can do this better. We want our kids to do the same thing so that the world will become much better in the future. Not scare them witless, but actually tell them, we got this, but let's do it smarter.
Yeah, let's get some more air conditioning units. That would help us all. Thank you very much, Bjorn.
Thank you.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.